If you have read a newspaper or watched cable news over the last 2 weeks, undoubtedly you have been introduced to this man. Mr. Bernard Madoff has recently pleaded guilty to the largest Ponzi scheme in the history of Wall Street. A Ponzi scheme is a fraudulent investment in which investors are promised abnormally high returns and they are paid for by subsequent investors. In other words, they're robbing Peter to pay Paul, and the last person standing is usually the one that gets burned. So my question is, what is the difference between a Ponzi scheme and insurance giant AIG? By all accounts, AIG is a zombie company. In Q4 of 2008, they reported a $60 billion loss. This means that AIG is making absolutely no money right now. They are actually bleeding money from every seam of their corporate body. AIG has received over $170 billion in public funds and U.S. taxpayer funds. We were told that AIG was too big to fail and that the repercussions of AIG failing would send shockwaves throughout the entire world and diminishing the world economy, and you guys would all starve and war would break out and Armageddon would come. So we bailed them out, and they're still continuing their same practices even though they're an insolvent company. Now, they finally released the name of the beneficiaries from some of the money that they've doled out. Goldman Sachs led beneficiaries with $12.9 billion, followed by Societe Generale, France's number 3 bank, with $11.9 billion, and Deutsche Bank, Germany's biggest lender, with $11.8 billion. They're taking money in from the U.S. taxpayer, and they're paying it out to these same old tired banks with the same old tired executives that have been there forever, and it's on the shoulders of you, the taxpayer. I would question whether we should even pay taxes anymore, because it's just the biggest transfer of wealth in the history of the world. It's been going on for 10 years. Get used to it, love it, live it, Shabbat. Ain't no love in the heart of the city.